Right, we've drawn a whole lot of graphs now from scratch, so to speak. Let's see what the effect of the a is on ax squared plus c and the c is. So here they all are, the ones that we drew with a number in front of x squared. So the a, 2x squared was this green one, 1x squared was the blue one, and a half x squared was the red one. And this one was y is equal to negative x squared. So what can we say the effect of a is, a being the number in front of x? It tells us the steepness. So the effect of a, it tells us the steepness of the graph, and it also tells us whether the graph goes up or down. The larger a is, the steeper the graph is. And if a is positive, so the number in front of x squared is positive, then seeing as it's positive, it smiles, so the graph goes up. And when the number in front of x squared is negative, being negative, it frowns, so it goes down. And c determines what? Here we've got x squared, then we've got x squared minus 1, and lastly x squared minus 4. So x squared minus 1, x squared minus 4. What does c tell us? C determines how much the graph moves up or down. So it's upward or downward movement. And it also tells us where the graph cuts the y-axis. So where the graph cuts the y-axis. Let's just make sure you understand why that happens in any graph, in any function, when you let x equal 0 and c is the value with no x in it. So when x is 0, this term will always be 0, and therefore we will just get where it cuts the y-axis, because everywhere on the y-axis, what is the x value? Everywhere on the y-axis, x is equal to 0. Everywhere on the y-axis, x is equal to 0. So when x is 0, we find where it cuts the y-axis. Right, let's draw a graph now, or let's see if we can find a quicker way of doing this instead of having to plot 5 points.